All the buttons seem to be working. Just gonna add a ton of credit. Make to set up your... Wow, weird. The audio is in the background on this game. I'm not sure. Nick Fury. Oh, Nick Fury. Do you have your buttons set up, Jerbear? Why is the music so muted in this game? I think it's like mono sound. Old Tricky Nick. Gotta love steaming hot trash turkey. Yeah, like, I don't understand in games. There's like, they find food in the middle of nowhere on the streets and they're like, yum, that made me, gave me so much power. Made me feel amazing. And it's like, why? Why did that make you feel amazing? Yeah, and it's pristine, exactly. It's like, the rats would have eaten it already, or some cat or something. Some street animal would have had their fun. Real funny for a couple of dead guys. Aw, dang, are you kidding me? He had a tiny bit of health left. We both just died when we needed one more punch on him. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, there goes the Deathless Run. Fresh out of the oven. It's funny that superheroes get sus... Yeah. And then you have Castlevania where it's stuck in a wall there for hundreds of years, but hey, that's what sustains the Belmonts. Where can I find Bruno? Okay, I'll talk, just don't kill me. He's at Castle Pantabaird in Florida. Say hello to Bruno when you see him, you son of a... No. Oh, you're on Discord voice chat and Fightcade? I see. Supposed to be at Waikiki Beach in Hawaii about now. Ooh. Dude, look at that. I get an axe. Oh, dang. Knives do a ton of damage. No, I wanted that. I think what it is might be what those glitches are is when the connection is rough. Then when it tries to sync up, animations across like a delay, what ends up happening is it starts glitching like that. That's what I think's happening. Because I noticed it happened more with people who had bad Wi-Fi. And with Mike, it happened less often, and he was wired up. He's the only person that's actually had 2 bars today. Everyone else has had... Well, Hero had 2 bars as well. Everyone else has had, like, 1 or worse bar. At least I think that's what's happening. I think it's trying to sync is why it's, like, screwing up like that. I think this is on Genesis. I think it is, but I think it's different. Kind of like how some of the other ones, like, it's the same basis. Like, TMNT 2 Arcade, TMNT 2 Arcade on the NES, they are not the same game at all. I mean, they are with a couple places, but the other places they aren't. Different bosses, different sections of levels. He can hit from behind. A rock. How did he hit me? Oh, you can do like a kick. Lights a new cigar in between screens. I love just, yeah, Fury's just like, I don't have time to deal with this. I'm just going to smoke my cigar. We don't talk about Bruno. After Kingpin. Stage 3, Waterfront Warfare. There's a major drug deal going down at the harbor tonight. We can flush that scum right back into the ocean. Ooh, he has like a downward kick. Like Punisher's a character, dude doesn't mess around with bad guys. Well, he basically just, once they do bad things and he's know they're bad, he takes care of them in very efficient and cruel ways. Mostly because he's a very revengey character. I don't know who wants that. Can have it. Oh, wait. Neither of us got what? It pulled us down. That's bogus. Neither of us got it. That sucks. Oh, well. Wow. This level is very non-sync. Doesn't like syncing up. Wait, what? I can throw you? Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin was a wild choice, but thought he was perfect. It's been a while since I'd seen any of the Punisher flicks. Netflix Punisher show is pretty good. Oh, was he the one in the Punisher show? I haven't seen the Netflix Punisher show. I've seen the movies or movie. I think there was a second one. Oh crap! 2 more raids. Welcome raiders. Welcome in AO Perp. Welcome in X Grays. Got a double raid. What were you guys up to? Games were we playing? Get a shout out for Grays as well, Hero. Again, thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome in, JDZ. We're doing some retro as well. So which games were you playing? Was it a bunch of games? Wait, what are we... I win! Punisher is the better marksman. Dude, the bosses give a whole bunch of points. I got 900,000 from like 300,000, and then I just got another 200,000. That's crazy. Their main poppy field and factory was underground. To pay them a little visit, help with the weeding and vermin elimination. But any good games on Retro Grays and Perp? Oh yeah. I like how he picks up a rock when he has knives and axes and guns. Like he literally has his gun, but he's gonna use a rock. Thanks for the follow, Magnum. Welcome in. Do one thing you can't. You hit them and they get back up. I hit them, they stay down. Yeah, that's the difference between a gun and a rock, for sure. Thanks for the follow, Lexon. Yo! Oh, imagine hitting that many people with one sword swing and it actually connecting. And so, welcome in. Thanks for the birthday wishes. How many birthday hazings do I need to give you this year? 69, sir. 69. And not a single one less, unless it's 420, and then you can give me that too. I like how they both just throw a grenade at it. 69 hazings inbound. Thank you, sir. How's your day, though, Ben? So good, I hope. Do you have fight cadence, so? You can get games in. We're doing games all stream co-op. So people can jump in and out. So far we've had Jer Bear and Hero and King Mike and Dig Dug and Hacksaw Dugan. So if people have Fightcade, they can jump in anytime. Well, between games, obviously. Got a new chair today, so my body isn't hating as much, so that's nice. There we go. Smacked him. Bat to the face. We'll solve all issues. But is the new chair, is it a nice leather chair? Is it a gaming chair? Is it a sofa reclining chair? Kingpin's Wrath. This time you've gone too far. You're surrounded. You're not iced. By the way, where's my friend? Finally found you, Punisher. I like how they just, like, bash through, like, a 3-foot thick wall of stone just by running into it like they were the Juggernaut. No, whoops. Did I kick you in the face? How did I kick you in the face? Every other time we just hit past each other. That was weird. Yeah. None of the materials and all that is kind of like a hybrid of office chair and gaming chair in terms of the structure. Interesting. Don't have Fight Kid, been thinking about getting it. Nick said he want me to play. So all you have to do is install it, and then if you go to my Discord, Hero had posted a thing that makes it work a lot better, or like functionally. Makes it easier to like jump into games. in doing that, you don't really have to set up much. It's pretty simple to do. Like, after that, the only thing that stops stuff is glitches in games or things like that. That's about it. Stuck there, Red, you can't get out. Stay in there until you're dead. Oh, there were 3 reds there. I thought there were just 2. Stuck there, Gus. Yep, it's free. Yeah, you could literally get all that stuff up and running just by looking at what you need to do for the JSON step and then installing it in like 5 minutes. It's pretty quick. Got my HP back. Oh, I get Lance. Gonna Lance someone. Yeah, FB Neo, and they have one for, so they also have the NES. They have a SNES and Genesis emulators that are slightly different in Fightcade, but there's 4 emulators that are built into it. But most of them use, if it's like arcade, it's just the FB Neo one. You get your HP back if you want a little amount. Look at how resilient they are to bullets. Only takes 10 bullets, or the higher HP enemies a lot more to bring them down. Meanwhile, real life, you get a couple of bad bullets, you're dead. And there we go. Oh, boomerang. What the hell? Oh, you were weak. Oh, there you go. Chicken. Grab the chicken. Co-oping. So the reason it says versus is because I think Fightcade started as a 1 versus 1. So even though when you're co-oping it says challenge, you're not really challenging. So we're playing the game. So I don't know why they haven't changed that, but they still call it challenge. It's weird. Oh, he's like hitting us because we're on the ground. I see people playing with fighting games, not beat 'em ups. I've seen a number of people do it with beat 'em ups too. I think the reason you see in retro people do it a lot with fighting games, there's a number of games like Third Strike and the alpha games that people like to use it with. So you'll see it a bunch. But people definitely, even in retro, have used it for beat 'em up days. Even for our own games, like let's say they just want to play an arcade game. Since it's a lot easier than getting MAME to work, MAME is really difficult to get to function for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it is. There's so many versions of MAME and so many versions of ROMs that need the correct versions of MAME just to figure that out. So if shoot 'em ups get shortened to shmups, would beat 'em ups be shortened to beam ups, beam up, Scotty? I don't know why. I think shmups just it flows well. Beam ups does not flow well. Beam me ups doesn't. I think that's the only reason. It's just easier to say shmups because it flows nicely. Otherwise, people would just keep saying shoot 'em ups. Beat 'em ups doesn't have like a nice. You'd have to call it like bumps, but that would be weird because bumps people wouldn't understand what you meant by bumps. So that's what I'm going with. That's my answer. Dude, look at Fury and Punisher just destroy those walls in seconds. Heading out? Okay. Good night, Cereal. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a blast. The Brawlers of the Doom. Yeah, Brawlers works, but again, Brawlers isn't really any shorter than Beat 'em Ups. Beat 'em Ups and Brawlers are kind of both the same length in terms of words. I'm not sure what you would use for shorter. I guess you could call it... No, even trying to truncate Brawlers doesn't work. Whoops! Wait, was I punching you? Apparently we can hit each other, it's just really hard in this game. There you go, health. Heading out, Coop. Okay. Thanks for being here as well. Brawler. Man, I sure do like these brawlers. What's your favorite brawler? What's that, a food? No, man, brawlers. Don't you know what brawlers are? Everyone knows about brawlers. They've been around for a long time. Call them bras, but people get them confused. Yeah, they probably would. Yeah, this is Punisher on the arcade. But yeah, if you get Fightcade set up in so, then you can jump in on the next game. Not sure what we'll do next. So plenty of options. Just need to make sure the game works. Good game. Trying to see from my list what I had. Someone mentioned Moo Mesa, so there's that. There's a Bucky O'Hare arcade game. Whoa, that was a bad lag. Ooh. Get them out off the screen, my goodness. Die, Jigsaw! Here we go. What kind of games do you like to play? I like raw games. So the controller you have to set up anyways. So as long as the controller functions, and as long as Fightcade will recognize it as a controller, which it should, it will work because you have to set it up for each game every time. It's kind of annoying, actually. It doesn't take long. You just have to double click and then hit like start for start. Selects. Usually it's not too many buttons, but you do have to do that. Oh, I see what you're saying. As long as you have the line working and it'll recognize the line. Then it probably will recognize it. There we go. I got all the monies. Yeah. Ow. Ow. There, we each get a food. Keep him in the corner. Uh-oh. Is Kingpin in the next room? When are we fighting Kingpin? We saw Kingpin. Looks like it. There we go. Do you realize how outclassed you are? Neither of you will leave here alive! You're all alone now, no one can help you. Castle, you and I are going to have it out someday, and you won't like the results. Punish sharing is punish caring. Yes it is. Take that. That Kingpin. Got a pipe. Did he just blow cigar smoke at me and kill me? I think he did. Yeah, Kingpin's huge. Actually, in the comics, Kingpin tends to be pretty huge. What's crazy is, since he's always like fighting like Peter Parker and Spider-Man, it's crazy because Peter Parker holds himself back, and when he can like kick the absolute crap, he could like obliterate Kingpin's body. That's how strong Spider-Man is. Like, Kingpin can beat any normal person, but Spider-Man could just, like, crush his entire arm just by, like, squeezing if he wanted to. Just crush both arms and just smash his head off and send it flying, like, a few thousand feet. And then just, like, squeeze the entire blood out of him and pop him like a blueberry. Collapsing! Oh no, the whole building's gonna blow! Damn, we gotta get out of here! Oh no, the lag's stopping us. Good night, fat boy. I like how the building just randomly explodes for no reason. Like, what caused that to explode? As the Kingpin faced his final defeat at the Punisher's hands, the King building, its support structure badly damaged, collapsed, its dying echo reverberating through the city like the anguished roar of an exorcised demon. With his defeat and the King's building collapsed and the Kingpin's empire sin begins to disintegrate without his powerful guiding hand. It's soon teleports to power. But for the Punisher, while in battle has been won, the war goes on. For him, and there's no rest for the war until there's no evil left on earth to fight an impossible task. Perhaps it was a fate to fight an never-ending war, or he can never really win. It doesn't matter, for he is a man who has accepted his fate, a man unable to escape his cruel destiny. That night, the Punisher vanished in the dark, melting into the shadows to Tark's prey, and the predators of New York shudder, knowing that they are now halted. Oh my god, that was way too fast. Thanks for the GG's, Mixer. Throw a grenade. Yeah, he threw a grenade on him. It's like, screw that, I'm murdering him, blowing up his body. Reed, yeah, Jesus. You know? Give me a breath. Give me, like, a break to take a breath there and slow down the pace of my talking. Usually it goes too slow and you want to speed it up. That time it goes too fast and you want to slow it down. Tonda! Welcome in. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Load-bearing boss, of course. Not sure why this game's so like, laggy as well. Like I said, though, I think it's the sync. I think it's when someone has, like, the Wi-Fi or whatever. And then certain parts of the game wants to sync it up and, like, freezes for some reason. How's your day gone, though? Hopefully it's been a good Wednesday, Tonda. Gotta insert cores to slow down the narrative. True. Yes, exactly. Just slow down the ending credits. Haven't had fun like this in years. Glad to be of service, Jerbear. Yeah, it's always fun to do co-op with people. That's why I really want to get a way where it is like, you can do like the 4-player and 6-player co-op, and it doesn't have like these bugs. It's all ironed out, and you can just get a bunch of people playing. Like 4 or 5 games. Would be awesome. Because that's awesome. It was always awesome when you were like in the arcade and they had the 6-player arcade games, and you start playing, and then 1 or 2 other people join up, and you have like 4 people playing them, and you go through the whole game. Just trying to beat what is usually them setting the difficulty to the highest ranking on the dip switches of the arcade machine. I think Parsec could do it theoretically. Parsec, there have been suggestions on, say, like the Fightcade adding it with Parsec. Parsec has its own sort of like little lag glitch problem.